Hello again, everyone. This is Mark Power, your stuttering specialist, talking today about why do I stutter sometimes when I talk and not other times. I found I stuttered myself for 35 years, and I found stuttering was really unpredictable. I never knew when the stuttering would pop out. In situations that I was in control, that was fine, but I never knew if it would pop up and surprise me and get me in an embarrassing situation. So that was a large part of my fears with stuttering was it was so unpredictable. And as a result, I really worried 24 hours a day. Well, not when I was sleeping, but all my wakeful hours, I was expecting to stutter, and I was like waiting for that to happen. And it usually happened at the worst possible times. So here's some reasons why you might stutter sometimes. Most stutterers don't stutter when they're speaking alone. Some do. And some stutterers don't stutter when they read. And the reasons for this, I think, are when you read, you can see the words, and the word order and organization is taken care of. You don't have to plan your words. It's not requiring formulating sentences. But I know that a lot of people who stutter, including myself, reading was one of the hardest things we had to do. And it all goes back to elementary school when the teacher, when you were learning how to read or reading in social studies, and they would go through the class and have each child read a paragraph. Usually they'd go in order. So they start at the front of the room on one side and go one at a time. And I was just looking at that. I would be in the third row praying that they would finish or the bell would ring before they got to me. But as they came closer and closer, I got more and more nervous because I knew that my time was going to come and I couldn't do anything about it. So I actually would start counting down the desks and the students when they were reading, trying to look at the book and figure out which paragraph that I was going to read so I could maybe rehearse it. And a lot of times I would guess which paragraph and I would read through it. I'd be sort of ready. And then one of the students would change something and they changed the order and I had a new paragraph to read and I stuttered. So that was one of the hardest situations for me. Also, because the whole class was there. And when you're blocking on these words, it's like, can't you read? The words are right there. If you don't understand what stuttering is all about. So I highly recommend that either the teacher or even the student educate these kids about stuttering so that they know it's something that you can't control and it's not your fault, and they can have some empathy for you. So communicative pressure increases and you stutter more during a time pressure situation. Like if you have to hurry up and somebody demands you answer quickly, or if you think you need to answer quickly. And a lot of times you could take your time and formulate what you want to say and do a lot better. But in your brain, you think you have to jump back and respond quickly so people don't think you have a problem. People who stutter are really afraid of silence. I know I was, because if I hesitated or just stopped talking for a split second, I thought somebody would think I was having a problem. So I had to jump in. That was not good for stuttering. Audience size, the larger the audience, the more nervous I got. After I resolved my stuttering problem, though, I was able to give workshops for about 300 speech pathologists in a hotel ballroom for 3 hours. And I just started that and didn't know whether my new speech would work that I learned. And when it did, I really had a good time. I really enjoyed each of those presentations, and I look forward to them. It became one of the fun things I did in my life. So basically, there's a theory called the demands and capacities theory that may explain why you stutter sometimes when you talk. As if you're a person who stutters, you have a certain capacity physiologically, and if the demands like time pressure and audience size or whatever increase, there'll be a time when your capacities are met and the demands are too high, and then that's when stuttering occurs. So that's one way of looking at it. Also, physiological brain studies have shown that stutterers are using their right hemisphere when they're speaking. And that's the wrong hemisphere because speech and language areas are located in the left hemisphere. So effective treatment for stuttering would actually train you how to use a new way of talking using that left hemisphere. And the MPI program that I'm providing now does exactly that. You learn how to use your voice so you don't stutter like singing, but it sounds natural. And you also learn how to, once you can talk without stuttering in the program, you learn how to formulate sentences and plan phrases like a normal speaker. So I've seen a lot of people improve with this program, and I'm accepting new patients now. Let me know if I can help. There's some information down below this video. I'd like to see if I can help you. Mark Power here, and if you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Also, be sure to hit the share button and leave us a comment below so that others can benefit from it as well. I'll be recording a lot more helpful videos like this one to help you overcome your stuttering. And if you'd like to be notified, then click on the bell icon below.